How's it, guys? Welcome to my home studio. My name is Kelly, and on my channel I like to share planner videos, art videos, recipes, crafts, mixed media, DIYs, happy mail and hauls, and sometimes I will throw in a lifestyle video. So if any of that sounds appealing to you, I hope you do consider subscribing to my channel. And without further ado, this is one of my Hobonichi weeks, as it were. So this year, I decided to get three different Hobonichi weeks, as opposed to 2019, where I just used one. Now, I have a very specific use for this in mind, and I am happy to say that I'm super excited about it. I really have been thinking about and pondering for quite some time getting back into some sort of an exercise routine. And I used to jog, actually. I used to jog up very steep hills in Hawaii because I used to reside there. But in any event, I am going to call this my Pilates planner, as it were. My PE planner, my workout planner, all of those things, each one. So that is the idea that I have in mind and how I am going to be using this planner. I really want to start this, and I want to keep track of what I'm doing and my progress, as it were. So I have this beauty in the Gorgeous Aura Estelle. I think this is called Cherry Blossom, but it's a very pale pink. It is a wallet form, so you can take this on the go. It does come with a wristlet type of thing, actually a crossbody, and it hooks in, but I do not have that on there. So, in any event, this is the first time I'm using this, even though I've had it for quite some time. So, let's just open this up. And I did get that monogrammed, and I have this beautiful bow on here, and it's monogrammed in rose gold because that's my favorite metal. In hindsight, because I had the bow put right beside it, I would have put the bow underneath it and centered that over a little more, but it's still gorgeous. I like it a lot nonetheless. Okay, so let's just go over first my decor, because if you have watched any of my videos, you know I like to decorate. I like to decorate in my house. I like to decorate in my planners as an extension of that. I enjoy paper crafting and all sorts of different crafts, so let's see what we have here. This is a cute little bow on a rose gold lobster claw over here, and I've hooked this to the planner itself. It has a zip pocket for coins or your checkbook or stickers or however you want to use it. Right now it's empty. And then I have made all kinds of things to go into the pockets because I am not using this as a wallet at this time. So I just laminated some just paper that I had on hand. This is a Planner Studio washi card. I think it's cute. So, and both sides are decorated. I'll just show you quickly. I just like to have something to look at. This is from 3 Glitter Peas, the stackable hollow pink bows. Very lovely. I just like to have things that are pretty to look at, as it were. That's just how I like to roll. And I will stick this right back in here. And then this is from the Planner Society. It's actually a sticker patch, but I just tucked it right in this pocket. I think it looks pretty there. And these pocket depths are different lengths, so I made these accordingly to the length, how far they go in there. So this also comes with 4, I want to say bungee, because I have bungee jumping right on the tip of my tongue. Well, that would be fun. Well, so let's just call these bungee cords. These are jump cords. I have 4 of them. The other one is, I have this hooked in here. This is a Catspresso Co. holographic folder with stars. I love this. This is new. I just recently got this. It snaps open like that. And then you can keep stickers in it. It's a trifold. So I have the other string right here. I don't have any stickers in here at the moment, but I am planning on adding some things to that. Because as a reward, like for whatever, in my exercise planner, I will like give myself a gold star or whatever it is. So that just hooks in. I hooked it in on one of the bungee cords. So, and then over on this side, there's a piece that goes in this section. So I just took that out because I'm not going to be using it as a crossbody right now. And I put this in, and I think this is Planner Society. And then this is Via Beautiful. It's a 3-tier charm. Very cute. And then I just have my Kaweco transparent pink sport ice with a chrome clip. And that can go right in here in the pen loop. And this is actually my first Kaweco pen that I got. Now I have several. This is extra fine, I do believe. And I'd have to look in my fountain pen log first, though, to make sure. But this is the Botanicals Planner. I think that's what they call it. It's a Hobonichi Weeks for 2020. And I just adore it. So I just slip that all the way in to the back, and it'll just stay in, just like that. I do have a cover on here, just to protect the surface, although it does have watercolor paint on it, because I have set this up for the entire year. That way I can just come in here and quickly jot down what I want to jot down. So I have added this laminated, double-sided piece of paper in here just for decor. It's oil slick, holographic, which I dig. A watercolor flower, and this says Write It Down. A bow from Planner Society, and this is Coco Daisy. It says, life is like a blank canvas. It's up to you how you want to paint it. So that is very inspirational to me. Just pull that out and show you better. So very cute. I really, really like that. And then back here, this says, you make me happy. And it's on a pink cloud. Okay, so now these are all separate laminated pieces. This is the other side. And this paper on top is it's cardstock from Joann's, and this is, I think, also, yeah, from Joann's that I got quite some time ago. And then I also laminated separately the die cuts to go on top, just so they stay in place. So I'm just using my Tombow Mono Dots adhesive. Just to stick it on there. Now I can change this out as I like whenever I feel like it. And then it just slips right in here into the clear cover, on cover for the Hobonichi Weeks. Okay, in case you're not familiar. And this is also double-sided. So when I get sick of looking at that, I can just put this watercolor paper that I laminated right on top. And vice versa. So I like just to have pretty things that motivate me to look at, because this is something I plan on using quite often. So there's that. And then I have not done anything to this part. I love the texture of this. It's very nice to cover. And then I've gone ahead and, like I said, set this up for the entire year and watercolored. Just a flat wash and different things, just so it looks pretty. And then here I have a gorgeous set of stickers from Shine Sticker Studio, and I will show you exactly how I've done that. They look just like this. This is my everyday go planner, Hobonichi weeks. So I just thought I would show you. So I will do that and lay down all of these stickers in the year at a glance section, just like I have here. So that is the only thing I have left to do. But I did want to show you what I meant, in case you weren't familiar with those stickers. And then here I have a 3 glitter peas bookmarker. It's magnetized, so I just have that slipped right here. And this is the full year setup. So you can do anything you want in here. What I am going to start off with is my weight. That is how I am going to use that. So I've hand lettered that right here, as you can see. And if you don't know how to hand letter, how I learned is I took Jojoza Hanna's course here on YouTube, and she is linked below. So you can check her out if you are interested in learning that skill. It's super fun. And then for the yearly section, now this, I am starting my exercise program on January 1st, but this starts December 2019. So I just did a tester page and I wrote how I feel, and then I used the current Allie. I get 2 kits from Allie Edwards and every month, and this came in one of the kits. This is a stamp, so I just thought I would use that instead of hand lettering that part to give it some interest. And like I said, I've watercolored all the pages, so I'll just do a quick flip through of that and then go from there. It says motivation, finding it. What does it say? Finding it and making it happen. So, and then I have written 0 through 10. So basically what I want to track is how I feel. And for this, I'm going to also make and I'll probably just put it over here, just a code with happy faces and tired faces. Like, am I happy? How I feel? Am I happy? Am I tired? Do I want to do this? Etc. So I'll just use that. So it's going to be very, very quick and easy to maintain. So on day 1, I'll just use this as an example. This December 1st was on a Sunday. So I'm going to put how I feel up here in the first part of the box. And then down here on a scale from 0 to 10, what my motivation level is for that day to do the exercise that I want to do. So I've gone ahead and done that for every month. This is where we start on Wednesday, which is tomorrow. So I'm super excited. Yay! And I think it's cute. I think the hand lettering turned out nicely, and I like my stamps. And I've also added charms, little itty bitty charms to the bookmarkers that come with the Hobonichi Weeks. And these are lavender bows. And I put 2 lavender bows. This is the gray one and this is the black bookmarker. So I think that's cute. So like I'll just do a quick flip through so you can see what I've done here. And I just think this is super cute. And I had a ball writing this as well as watercoloring this. Trees. I just, you know, did whatever. Some yellow tulips. And I used a couple of different watercolor paint sets to do this. Starfish. My rendition of starfish, anyway. The ocean. More ocean. I love the water. Some apples. Pumpkins in October. Very cute. And I just did this for my mind's eye. I didn't use a reference photo. Although I want to try that, actually. So, I just never have done that before. So, I think that'll be super fun. And I like a lot of abstract. So, just little bubbles. It's fun to see what the watercolor will do. Some more flowers. And this Tomoe River paper, in case you're not familiar, really takes the watercolor as well as the fountain pens very well. And some cute purple flowers. And then for this section, instead of doing it here, I just wrote it here because the month ends. This is February 2021. It ends here. So this was all open and blank. So I just put how I feel here and then my stamp motivation level 0 through 10 here. So I wouldn't cover up my artwork because I like looking at that. So basically, I've just done that for the whole year. Now, the weeks, which is, it starts right here, started on November the 25th, 2019, and I didn't use that for anything. I was practicing how I was going to set it up with some Pentel brush pens. So, I can use that any old way I want. It's just a blank canvas, so if I want to write something or draw something or whatever, add some stickers, you know, I can just use that way or practice here, here, and then here. So, and I was practicing my hand lettering of how I want to set this up. So here is actually where it starts because Wednesday is January 1st, 2020. Okay, so I have hand lettered in everything for this month. So exercise type, time, level, calories burnt, and heart rate. So that way I can just quickly jot that down for every day that I exercise right in there. Okay, so that, I think that'll work. That's very functional and practical to me. So that is how I plan on doing that. And then here is the other bookmarker. So I have it all set up ready for tomorrow. And like I said, there is the lavender charm. I hope you can see that. Super cute. So I was able to do that. And someone said to do it like you do ribbon and take your candle lighter and light the end of the ribbon so it doesn't fray. And I tried that, and I ended up not having to do that. I think I will add some clear nail polish to the end so it stops fraying, but it worked this time. Last year it didn't. Of course, I accidentally cut the bookmarker out. I had to hand sew it back in. So, but anyway, it worked this time. Second time is the charm. So, everything is already watercolored for the whole year, like I said. So, and I've just written this in for this month. So every month thereafter I can just write it in, or if I have the notion, I can just fill out the rest of the year. But I want to see how I like this and how it works. As you can see, I've just added different things here. Lines, just for fun. It's cute. Works for me, I think. It will. And then I got an inkling to make more tulips, so I watercolored those pretty tulips there, and more flowers. And that's the last day I've written, so the first week of February I have done, and then the rest I can just add in. If I like this setup, you know, that I have watercolored everything. More flowers. I love flowers, so you're going to see a lot of flowers in here. And like I said, I didn't use any reference photos. I just did this for my mind's eye, relaxing and just having a good time playing with the watercolor. Did some trees and a little bit of grass. And I did some 4-leaf clovers. Super fun. More trees. And more flowers. Different kinds of trees. And some houses with chimneys with the fireplace going. And some more flowers. And some different foliage and florals. And my rendition of lavender. More flowers. More trees, different kinds of trees. So you can see I can write right over this, no problem. So it's totally functional and decorative, both at the same time. More tulips. Love that. Love the colors. And then more water. More water. Bubbles and water. And then I did a moon and a star. Another moon. Well, I guess that's the sun, actually. And then a moon and some stars. Very abstract. Some more trees. And just abstract watercolor. It's just something fun I like to do. More tulips. Different flowers. Trees. Some buildings. Another moon and a star. The sun. Whoops. And I did a rainbow here. And some different trees. And some apples. This one I like better than this one, but I think they're both cute. And some inchworms. This Susu made an inchworm in class, so that was a big hit. We did that out of a sock with our friend Jules. So that's what that reminds me of. Baby inch. So I just did different renditions of an inchworm. He's having a ball. Mr. Potato Head. Very cute. And a big mouse with big mouse ears, as it were. Super fun. And some pumpkins. I think those are very cute. And some trees. More trees. A cloud. And some lights. And some more lights. Very abstract. More lights. There we go. Focus camera. Work with me here. And then just abstract for the notes section. This is where the notes section begins. And I did not do any of the notes section, but I did do the back portion of this. Because if I don't use this section, I can just rip it out and use the paper for something else at a different time. So basically I have a flat wash there. Love the color. This is my hundreds list, so I could do 100 positive things that I feel exercise will bring out in my life. Or whatever, you know, just as an on-the-fly example. A little circular abstract art. And I used a couple different palettes. There was one palette that was included in a Cocoa Daisy set, and it's sort of chalky, that set. And the other set, the Gonsai palette, it's not chalky like this, but it still worked, and it was fun to use still. And more tulips. I love the color. My mom always planted her tulip bulbs every year. Had lots of tulips. More abstract. So this way, I am fully set up for the whole year. And then this back part. And I did not do this. So that, my friends, is everything. And the paper is quite lovely. And it's all crinkly and it feels wonderful. So I think that, having that already set up and done for me is key. And that way all I have to do is actually do the practical part of documenting these things that I want to keep track of. So I'm actually very pleased with how it turned out. And I think this is good to help inspire and motivate me to stick with it and just have fun with it, as it were. So that, my friends, is the entirety. So it is both pretty, I think, and very functional for what I have intended to use it for, as it were. Okay, guys, if you stuck through everything, I appreciate you watching. And I hope this inspires you not only to exercise in whatever way that you want, but to also keep track of it in a nice planner. Or any kind of book that you like. This also has a back pocket, by the way, but I don't have anything in here. So for me, I'm going to start off and I'm going to use my treadmill, and I have that all set up. So I can just place this right on the treadmill, and then it's simple. Nothing is going to fall out. Well, I will hook this pen in the pen loop, but nothing is going to fall out. It's very simple, even though it is decorated, but it's super simple. And there you go. That's all I have to do is just take out my pen and write it down, what I do. So I think this is going to work out nicely. All right, guys, that is everything. If you liked what you saw, I hope you do consider subscribing to my channel, and I wish all you folks a very beautiful day. Peace out.